Today we're talking Shang-Chi, which means we're doing a bit of a ninja theme, apparently. This feels offensive.
Actually, much of Ralph McQuarrie's early concept art for the Stormtrooper was heavily based on the samurai, so it's not offensive when I do it.
Yeah, but I'm not a Stormtrooper.
Oh yeah, it's super offensive for you to do this.
Alright, come on, man. I am confused, and not just for the usual reasons. I am also Josh. This is also Josh Build Stuff. Of those two things, I am not confused. But what I am confused about is this Lego set I have before me because I don't really know what's going on here. Today we are talking about the new Lego set from Shang-Chi. It is from Lego Marvel. This is the Escape from the Ten Rings set. This set just came out in spring 2021. It contains 321 pieces and costs $30 here in the US. I am confused because I don't really know what's going on in this Lego set. That's because, once again, Lego has released a couple of sets that are based on a movie that has yet to be released. This set comes with 4 minifigures and 1 minivan, I'm gonna call it, and a couple of motorcycles, a couple other accessories in this set. It's a decently sized set. There's a lot going on here, especially for $30, but like I said, it's a little confusing as to what's actually supposed to be happening here, but we will talk more about all of the details of this set right after we build it. The build for this set is nothing special. Really, you spend like more than half the time of the build building like a bunch of accessories. There's a couple of different kinds of shooters in this build. You spend a good amount of time building those. You also build some minifigures, you assemble a couple of motorcycles, and then the only real enjoyable part of the build is building the little yellow vehicle that comes in this set, and that even feels like building any other vehicle that you could get from Lego. So overall, it was an okay build experience, but I don't think anyone's buying this for the build. I should clarify, while some of you may be confused about the concept of this Lego set just because the movie's not out yet, I am extra doubly confused because I personally don't watch any movie trailers for movies, especially movies that I'm really looking forward to watching, because I don't want anything to be spoiled for me. Call me weird in that context. I literally plug my ears when I'm in the movie theater and there's a trailer playing that is for a movie that I am looking forward to seeing. And so I know there's a trailer for Shang-Chi out, and there's probably some context and some details in that trailer that would, I don't know, lend some clarity to what's going on in this set. But personally, I have yet to experience such levels of clarity, and so I will just postulate wildly as to what I think is going on here. Here is my initial review of this set. Kids or younger audiences will very much enjoy this set for the playability. Older audiences will maybe enjoy this set for the minifigures, maybe for the vehicle. Other than that, there's not a lot here for older builders. Personally, I bought this set because it is slightly, relatively Marvel-based. I guess it is 100% Marvel-based at this point, and I'm excited to see what happens in this Shang-Chi movie, because we got a tease towards the Ten Rings and the Mandarin in, what was that, Iron Man 3, and we didn't really get much of a payoff there. We got, what was his name? Trevor Slattery, an actor. I liked that guy. I really enjoyed what happened in Iron Man 3. Maybe not the whole concept of the movie. There was a lot of fun, I don't know, exploration of just the character of who Tony Stark was, and I wasn't crazy about the parts with the kid or the dude who kept catching on fire, but like the tease towards the Mandarin was fun. And now I guess we're getting some level of the actual Mandarin happening here, or at least some entry into the Legend of the Ten Rings concept. So that part for adults they will like. Like I said before, kids will enjoy the playability of this set. For those adults, we get 4 minifigures. We get Shang-Chi himself, we get Win-Woo, who I think is supposed to be Shang-Chi's father. I know that because I read the back of an action figure box when I was at Target. We also get Katie. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming it's a good guy because she's also wearing red and she's smiling. And then we also get Razor Fist, who I'm assuming is the bad guy in the series or in the set, partially because he literally has like a sword for an arm. I think that's what's supposed to be going on here. Also, his name is Razor Fist, so I'm making a couple of assumptions as to his character. Also, his character's face is frowning while the other characters are smiling, or at least looking contemplative in some sense. And so what I assume is going on here is that Razor Fist, again being the bad guy, is trying to steal the Ten Rings from the good guys, because it is called Escape from the Ten Rings. Maybe he has the Ten Rings. The Ten Rings is a gang or some bad association or affiliation, and so maybe our hero characters here, our protagonists, are trying to escape from the Ten Rings. At least that's what's being implied from the title of this set. And then also included with this set, I don't know if we can call him a minifigure, but I'm going to call him a flying potato or a six-legged potato with wings. My 4-year-old, when he played with this set, said he looks like a rabbit, but he has wings. So my 4-year-old literally called this dude a rabbit angel. So that's what I'm going to call this little character. The box says his name is Morris. Personally, like I said, he looks like a potato with wings, but he is instantly and immediately my favorite character in this set. Other than the minifigures here, though, this set is entirely about the playability. It's basically just a bunch of vehicles and a couple of shooty things, which that's all it takes for my kids to be entirely interested in a set. We get 2 motorcycles included here, which my kids love. I'm not crazy about the stickers that you have to stick on the outside of the motorcycle. I would not blame anyone for leaving those off, but we've gotten the same motorcycle mold in a couple of other sets. Overall, I like those motorcycles. We also get what to me looks like a minivan. Maybe I'm biased because I drive a minivan. Shout out to Dad Life. But we get a minivan, little SUV, larger, bulkier vehicle here. It is not quite as wide or as large as some of like, I don't know, the 8 wide Speed Champion sets. But even so, this vehicle can comfortably hold a couple of minifigures who I assume are supposed to be driving in this vehicle to escape from, again, the 10 rings. A bunch of stickers are stuck to the outside of this little vehicle. And again, I assume that that's supposed to be because we are escaping. We are in the midst of battle here, trying to get away from people on motorcycles which have some 10 rings decals on them. There's also a weapons rack included here, which is great for staging some battle scenes. And then of course my kids' favorite parts of this set, a couple of things that shoot other things. There's a more common missile launcher, which is cool because it includes some of these like trans blue missiles, which we don't see in a lot of sets. Maybe that's just me because I buy a lot of Star Wars sets, so I've got a bunch of these missiles in red and green, but not many in this cool blue color. We also get a disc shooter here, which may be my kid's favorite Lego piece, which has been included in a couple of sets. There's like an Iron Man set that had that disc shooter. This is another opportunity to get more disc shooters. Unfortunately, my kids literally have already lost the blue discs that came with this set. So I don't know, maybe invest in a few extra of those. Of course, a set based on the Legend of the Ten Rings movie wouldn't be complete without some rings. And so in this set, I think we get like 2 rings actually included as a part of this set. There's at least 1 ring included as an extra piece, but I have no idea how these rings actually have any significance in the movie. I assume they're some sort of rings of power, but we get 2 of them in this set, and I like anything that's shiny and gold. It reminds me of like the early Lego Pirates sets, which had the little shiny gold pieces of treasure. I don't think we got any rings in those old sets, and I'm looking forward to building the next, like, I got the dragon, which came out also. It's like a Shang-Chi dragon set. I think there's a bunch more gold rings included there. My goal is to have at least 10 golden rings included across those 2 sets, so we'll see if that actually happens. Overall, this set ain't for adults, and yet here I am, an adult, with this set. I personally don't mind it too much. I like vehicles which are included in the set. I could do without the couple of shooters things, but then my kids like the shooters, and so it's a nice trade-off. And so if you're a dad with kids who like Legos even at a surface level, then sure, this set is great for you. If you're an adult buying Legos for yourself, maybe this one's worth skipping out on. Or maybe you're just a die-hard Marvel fan who can't wait for that next phase of movies, and so maybe buy this set, but honestly go buy the other Shang-Chi set, the one with the dragon. That one is probably more suitable, more fun for adults like me and like you. I'm making some assumptions about my viewership here. But overall, is this set worth 30 bucks? Yeah, sure. It's got 4 minifigures. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Here's some shiny gold pieces, and of course you get Marcus. What was his name? I don't know his name. You get an angel potato associated with this set, so you can't beat that for 30 bucks. Morris. The flying potato's name is Morris. As always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you hear some thunder in the background, just assume that it's like some cool samurai movie sound effects that I added in post for some mood effects. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. I'll see you next time.